Hey guys, DJ here. I'm signing back on to Detective Pikachu. We're still in the middle of the current fiasco that happened to Trevenant. Still trying to gather up information about this mysterious Pokemon. Let's see what these two have to say about it.
Yo!
Hey, I heard what happened. You know, I thought people were busy because of the shoot, but it seems like there's a lot more going on. Do you know anything? I watched the video too, but I've never seen a Pokemon like that before. Maybe he got it from outside. Nina said she was keeping records. Do you have a report? Oh yeah, I've already gone through it, so here it is if you want to read it. I had a feeling you took it. Thank you very much. You like that kind of story, Tim? We might be able to find the report was returned somewhere in Nina's desk. Number 2. It's the Ghost Stories report. Right, let's borrow this. Number 4, holy shit. Number 5, holy. Okay, hey, Carpador. There was another familiar Pokemon in the courtyard. Do you know anything about it? Gorb. I see. You've heard the Pokemon in the courtyard talking about that. Let's just... Doesn't it bother you? Does what? The testimonies of the Pokemon here about the mysterious Pokemon and Nina's ghost stories. Nini's. Okay. How did she bring it up? I'll double check. Well, let's keep asking around first. We've got these two out here.
Hey, Rita! Wait a second.
You're so cute. I just love Pikachu so much.
You're finally being appreciated by the ladies. Why are you not happy?
Yes?
I heard a large sound from behind the wall. Was this a shoot for a movie? No, Trevenant suddenly went berserk. What? Trevenant? And is everyone okay? Yes, the staff and Pokemon are all fine. There's a mysterious Pokemon running around this facility, and I think it caused Trevenant to go berserk. Did you see anything come this way? No, nobody's come this way, whether a person or a Pokemon. I'll check the surveillance cameras just to be safe, though. It's as I thought. The surveillance videos don't show anyone either. Isn't that right, Floette? Fla! This facility has surveillance cameras? Yes! We have a few set up. And they say it's to protect the research data here. I've been told the cameras have been running since the facility was rebuilt, actually. Sorry, could I see the recorded videos? Sure, of course. Just press this button and... Fridge. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's yesterday's video. I don't normally need to check the cameras, so... Let's see. This button does that, and... Doesn't look like anyone's left since Trevenant went berserk. Yeah, that means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in this facility. I guess you're pretty security conscious, using surveillance cameras and everything. Yes, I heard the cameras were added when the new facility was built. The director of the time was apparently a very cautious person. So this building we're in... So is this building we're in the new facility you mentioned? That's right. This research facility had to be rebuilt once, although that was more than 10 years ago. Huh. Is that because the buildings got old? Well, Actually, I've heard rumors that something went berserk during an experiment and destroyed most of the building. I don't know the details, but maybe Director Dorothy does? Hey, Q.
Hey,
Hey, did you catch that? This facility was destroyed once and had to be rebuilt. Yeah. She said someone or something went berserk. Do you think it was a Pokemon? Possibly. This warrants looking into. I'm still trying to find the rest of Nina's ghost reports. Even though Dorothy has said that one of them was in her office. Okay, I want to go back to Dorothy's place. Maybe I missed something. Dorothy's place? Dorothy's office.
Yes?
What can I do for you? About the old facility. I've heard that PCL has been rebuilt once. I'd like to find out more about the old PCL. Do you know anything? You think the old PCL is tied to the mysterious Pokemon? I don't know how much old times, but we do have some records. They should be in the library. Second shelf from the back. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go have a look. Do you have a report? Oh, you mean Nina's report. I've already finished reading it, so you can take it. Thank you. I guess you don't know much about the mysterious Pokemon. Nothing at all, unfortunately. Okay, let's go and grab that.
Hey, Tim!
Seems like the Pokemon knew there was some. Seems like the Pokemon here knew there was a mysterious Pokemon around. Yeah, but they don't seem to know what it is. Still, there must be some clue to its identity. Is there anything that caught your attention? Besides Treavenant going berserk? Right, that's where we started. But I think there are other clues to be found too. Nina's ghost stories, probably? Good thinking, Tim. Now you mention it, what the other Pokemon told us about the mysterious ghost does much help with the ghost stories, which I haven't read yet. I've been gathering everything first. I bet it's the mysterious Pokemon that's responsible for all the ghost stories. Ate the sandwich. Sudden chill, dropped to nearly 10 degrees. Strong wind, felt like something was much behind. Creepy high-pitched laugh coming from the hallway in building B. Okay. This must be the corner Dorothy was talking about. There's a lot of old PCL material. Let's see here. I hereby found this research facility in order to further improve the relationship between mankind and Pokemon. John Walls. Hey, this is over 20 years old. There's a photo of the founding members. Hey, let me see. Huh, Pokemon are in the picture too. I wonder what that Pokemon is called. Let me have a quick look. I've got it. The Pokemon in the picture are heard here. Gengar, Mudkip, and Apom. A Pokemon suddenly went berserk and destroyed the research facility. We're unable to maintain our activities here. So this is why they had to rebuild. Says that the accident forced the facility to close down. Seems like the facility was left abandoned for a while after its closure. They rebuilt it 2 years after the accident. They lived it for 2 whole years, huh? Wonder how bad the damage was.
Hey, Tim!
What kind of Pokemon were here back in the old days? There was a shelf with Pokemon data we haven't looked at yet. Let's check it out. Ah, here we are. It says its tail is more dexterous than its hands, and it can hang from a tree even if it's asleep. I feel like we should add that it likes causing mischief. And Mudkip. It's strong in spite of its size and can lift boulders. And it can even breathe underwater. Ugh, so it buries itself in the mud to rest. Apparently it can curse people and even use hypnosis. Can hide in the shadows too. What's this? It says here a room at Gengar and it is about 10 degrees colder. It says it takes care of other Pokemon. On top of that, it's very loyal to its trainer. Why are you giving me that look? Sound like you're a trainer yourself.
Let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 28. You hate the bad deed, not the doer. Hey, Tim!
There it is.
Tim!
Hit it a little too early. Do you remember what Finnegan said? I heard the mysterious Pokemon say I was here first. Yeah. Huh. Wait, does that mean from the time of the old facility? Yeah. I think that's it. A Pokemon from the old facility still lives here and is causing all these ghost stories. So it must be one of the Pokemon in the picture of the founders. Let's have a look at my case notes.
I would say that, without a doubt, the mysterious Pokemon we're looking for has been living here since way before the facility was rebuilt. It's likely the cause for the ghost stories. Tim, do you know which Pokemon it is? Think hard now.
Gengar.
Now, why do you think that?
So disappears. Room suddenly gets cold. I mean,
Do you think that's right?
well,
Do you think that's right?
it's technically the
Yeah,
temperature.
you're right. The room that it's in does get a lot colder. This ghost story sounds a lot like Gengar. One more thing. How do you think it was able to go and steal Trevenant's lunch? Any insight?
Gengar's freely in the
Yes.
shadows.
It was hiding out the whole time in Trevenant's shadow. And so what we saw in the video was its hand. It just reached its hand out from the shadow. Tim, you're a great sleuth. Now we know the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar.
It's Gengar. It's in a cold room.
Hey, Tim.
Gengar should be in this room. I don't see it anywhere. That's for sure. Hey, Gengar! Show yourself!
Gang, gang, gang!
It's not coming out. How dare it ignore me? Must be hiding in the shadows. We need to lure it out somehow. How about it? Any ideas? Give it a Pokepuff? That would work for other Pokemon, but we're up against Gengar. Maybe some other method would be better. Use a flashlight. That's it! We can use a flashlight to get rid of the shadows and flush it out. Let's go find a flashlight.
Mr. Gengar. Come out, wherever you are. Gang! Oh, there you are.
We've got you now, so you might as well give up!
Gengar! Gengar! Went right through!
Did you really think that would work?
Now, Gengar, come to the light! Gengar!
Watch out! It's using Confuse Ray!
Ah, damn it.
Gengar!
Pikachu, are you okay?
I missed.
I'm gonna lay down.
Okay, that was funny.
I guess I got confused.
Gengar, it passed right through that door.
Oh, I see. We'll have to figure out how to stop it from escaping like that in the future.
Sorry, Pikachu.
Hey, Tim! Tim!
Let's go tell Dorothy what the mysterious Pokemon was. Yeah, probably a good idea. Come here, you. Damn it. Dorothy, I think the mysterious Pokemon is Gengar.
Yes?
What? Tell me everything you know. From what I was told, I deduced the culprit was Gengar. We've been trying to capture it, but it keeps getting away. Gengar's a ghost-type Pokemon, so capturing it will be tricky. Would you happen to have any ideas? Let's see. Maybe some tools I made a while back will come in handy. I was doing research on capturing Pokemon. One of the tools I'd used will probably work on Ghost-type. And Pokemon too. It should be in the storeroom.
Who would have thought that Gengar would escape like that? Is there no way to catch that thing?
Alright, let's head to the storeroom. Gengar. I'm guessing Wallace went back to his frickin' office. Wonder if there's something here we can use to capture Gengar. I don't see anything that looks promising. Pikachu, this must be it! Yeah. I don't know how well it'll work, but it's our only hope.
Tim, you're good. We'll use this to catch it. Great!
I'm still not entirely sure what it's supposed to be.
Yes?
Nothing, I guess. So... how do you want me to use it? We have the catching equipment. Oh, there we go. I just need to go into the room.
Gengar!
It's here!
You're not getting away this time. Gengar again! Gang, gang, gang!
Now, Pikachu!
Try this on for the size! Gang, gang, gang!
We did it!
Yep, no big deal. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
In the middle of its...
We did it, Tim! We captured Gengar. I wonder what it has to say.
Besides the net, it's probably in Hertz?
Gengar's partner is the mastermind. We need to find out who that is. I'm thinking one of the researchers, possibly. So it's our job then to go and rip off their disguise. First things first. We have to get Gengar to tell us what it knows.
We caught you at last. Give up. You're not getting away this time.
Gang!
Well then, let's see what you have to say. Why'd you do that? Gang. What? It was just a little prank. That was nothing so innocent. Just what did you make Trevenant eat? Gang. An intensely spicy berry your friend gave you. Stop lying! Gang. You really don't know. Looks like you've got a good friend. What friend? Who was it? Gang. Huh. A human wearing white clothes. I knew it! It's one of the staff. Hey, tell us what that person looks like. Gang. You don't know? I guess it can't be helped. Do you remember anything else? Anything at all? Gang. I see. That person always operates a secret device in the library and comes to play with you. Secret device? What's that? Tell us more. Gang. What? The shelf in the middle of the library? There were books with yellow, blue, green, and red symbols on their spines. Gang. When you pull them in that order, the device activates, huh? And then what happens? Gang. Well, you said too much. You promised to keep it a secret. Guess we'll have to figure out the rest on our own. Honestly, I do kind of feel a little...
Hey, Tim!
Better to let the others believe we've solved the incident in the courtyard. That way the real culprit will let their guard down. Come on, let's head to the library. I honestly kind of feel sorry for Gengar. I feel like Gengar was pretty much forgotten. And this one person that keeps coming in. A blue square on the top right. Yellow down triangle on top left. A red triangle in the center. And a green diamond in the bottom left. Right. Gengar. Right. Let's pull them in that order that Gengar said. Blue, yellow, red, green. That was not it. Yellow, blue, green, red.
Is it this one?
So that's how it works. Oh, this is like some kind of secret passageway.
I wonder where it leads to.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, you mind if I ride on your head when you go down?
This sure is a creepy place.
Yeah. Oh, there's a door. See if it opens.
Okay. Here we go.
Doesn't look like anyone's here. So is this the room that Gengar was guarding?
I wonder what this is.
Maybe it has something to do with why Trevenant went berserk. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
There's a notebook. This is a research log. Could this be could this room be the culprit's laboratory? Let's check out this notebook. Big discovery. February 13th, 2:30 a.m. It's last year's date. We stumbled upon some materials from the old laboratory while searching through the library and found out about this room. The former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. I've heard that PCL was closed down a while back because Pokemon went berserk. Could this have anything to do with that? First, I will read through the materials in this room. March 19th, 4:22 a.m. It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary and the side effects are severe. It's not practical in its current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll keep it a secret from my fellow researchers for now. April 8th, 11 a.m. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that would make Pokemon go berserk without the cause being determined. They've offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, the efficiency of the substance meets their request. August 26, 4:21 p.m. There was already someone here when I entered the room. Gengar. It was the partner of one of the old staff members. It had apparently been living here alone since the laboratory was closed down. It seems to have been away for a while, and that's why I hadn't met it till now. Gengar can't be seen by the surveillance cameras, so it can enter and exit PCL freely. October 12th, 2:08 a.m. It's no use. Working hidden away from prying eyes is slowing down the progress of my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere I can work on it in peace. First I need to analyze the equipment so that I can move it. June 19th, 12:05 p.m. This date's pretty recent. Yep, that's when we came here. Finally, I finished my analysis of the equipment. Now I can move the R production equipment and conduct my research as I wish. Yeah. Look, Pikachu! It's Trevenant's leftovers from lunch! Yep, Trevenant chowed down on this and went berserk. A Gengar brought it here to hide it. It's quite an old notebook containing research records. Looks like it was from before PCO was built. There's a signature. John Walls. I've seen that name somewhere before. For now, let's just give it a read. I combined the necessary materials and let them mature for a day, but the resulting medicine has a different effect than what I had anticipated. I built the basement so I would have a more stable environment to conduct experiments in. As expected, being underground has made work easier due to a more stable temperature. And yet, I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I'm aiming for. My goal was to energize the Pokemon in order to boost their healing abilities, but the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my all-purpose medicine no matter what. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. Seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite effect from the medicine I helped to complete. I must find a way to stabilize its effects. I've been tricked. The cells I obtained were not from that Pokemon. That's most likely why I can't get the effects to stabilize. I never suspected the cells were from... Well, what cells did you use? The writing's smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal's torn away too. Tim, look! We found what we've been looking for. A vial! It's set in that machine. According to the log we saw earlier, this machine is apparently used to produce R. This is what my dad was after. Yep, the culprit must have figured out Harry was onto them at some point. What a fiend. I'll swear I'll find whoever did this and get them to talk.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log, the vial. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance! I know the culprit!
Tim, you know who it is, right? It's that person. Have you figured out who the culprit is? Yes. Alright, I expected nothing less from you. What's the evidence? The vial? I know how you feel, but isn't there some better evidence? The research log. That's right, the research log. According to the date and time, the culprit was in the basement when we came to PCL. But the information we got here isn't enough to prove it on its own. We need one last piece of evidence. A last piece of evidence? Yeah, we need evidence that the culprit was in this room at that time. There's a place we can go check on that outside of this room. You're being awfully vague, Pikachu. Yeah, I wanted to see your deductive prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. I think he's talking about the surveillance cameras. Hey, could we have a look at the footage from the surveillance cameras? Oh, of course. Hey, good thinking, Tim. You're gonna check the video from yesterday, right? Exactly. Come on, let's have a look. So these are the people who came first. First it was Dorothy, and then Nina and Fridge came in. Okay, let's check the next record. That's Wallace. Yeah. Hey, he went into the library! And he came back out. Maybe he was hiding passcode charts. Most likely. He went into the meeting room next. That's where he put up the problem. Came back out. And then he went to the courtyard. That's when he locked the door. Sneaky fella. Hey, that's Carlos coming in. He went into the library. And then Dory and Fridge came out to the front desk. Oh, and there's us. And then nobody except us until we opened the door to the courtyard. I knew it. Exactly as I thought. Tim, get the records we just saw printed out. I knew you'd say that, so here. Hey, good job. You picked up on the last clue really quickly. Now we can bring the culprit to justice. Yeah. Let's gather, everyone. It's time for our detective skills to shine.
Listen, I'm glad you all came.
Why would you gather us here like this?
I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh, come off it. You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please.
Thank you. I believe I've solved the Treavenant rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is?
You tell him, Tim. Wait a moment. Think about it once more. Yeah.
Carlos, it's you.
What? There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try, playing the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on.
What is the proof someone planned this?
That's right.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
A
It's
berry.
leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
That is true. And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Wait, underground?
Whoa, sick!
This reminds me of a spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokémon to go berserk. I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
It makes Pokemon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Hold on. Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show them what we've got.
Well, that's the proof they made the medicine. I mean, well, research log.
That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
Big deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that. At the time, Dorothy was out of the facility. Wallace was in Building B. Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
What? Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains exactly where I was.
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up.
They never do.
Tim, let's finish this. Tell him what we know.
Surveillance camera image.
That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and never leave. So how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
But Carlos, why would you do that?
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
Harry Goodman's son?
Tim Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place. Carlos knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
All right, he knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning. But I swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
You're the one who's responsible. Where's my dad? Tell me! Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm
is—
down, Tim. I know you want answers, but
But what?
he won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
Honestly, I don't like Wallace. That's kind of why I picked him first.
We'll take this man into custody. The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Thank you very much. Carlos, I expected more.
So, you're the Tim I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by. I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah. You know what I think? Baker already knows, too, about our investigation.
That's all right. It's best to be honest about it all.
Yeah.
I headed to Baker's office with Pikachu.
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate. Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
I'm sorry. There was just something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I understand.
So, from now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure doesn't seem to work. And I'll admit that you do have some talent. I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Wow, thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
Congrats, Tim.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
I heard from the inspector that you really saved the day at PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
So, you really do take after Harry. The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well, I suppose it's okay this time.
Oh, good. Well, in that case.
Hold on, that's way too many. How many times do I have to tell you? Those sweets are meant for the clients.
You said it was okay for me to have some. Oh, they're so tasty, though.
We decided to head back to the apartment to connect the dots in the series of incidents. Alright.
Hey, Tim.
What a long day. What do you make of today's case? We found some clues on Dad, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if it was Carlos who caused Harry's accident, there's much more going on behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. But I'm sure glad we're getting closer to the truth. Glad to have you around. Why are you so surprised? I know my skills will finally warn us today, but you saved me many times too. When I fell from a crow's nest, when Gengar attacked me, I remember failing that. Well, your timing was a bit off again. See, I remember getting that one when I first played this game, so that's actually funny. That it's like, you tried your best, but thanks. By the way, Tim, when did you start to suspect Carlos was the culprit? When we found the basement? Yeah, basement was certainly a surprise. So same time as me, huh? You may make a fine detective yet, but I'm still the best detective around here, okay? Still, I feel restless just sitting around and waiting here. Yeah, you wanna go? What? It's not like we can participate in the interrogation, but we can go for a bit of a drive. Come on.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
I wish I could find Dad. And give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do. You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah, me too. Harry, where could you possibly have disappeared to?
Mewtwo. Having a nice fly? Okay, I'll end the episode here since there's actually a break in the story. We'll continue this next episode. So, till then, I'm signing off. Ron Button, I'm signing off. Bye bye.